So we start off with your guy, Mr. Yeet himself, Jey Uso. And I was thinking it's about time, because he's not really on that much. And I know that I've been saying that, but he hasn't really. I mean, in the weeks leading up to his match with Gunther, he hadn't been on that much, and then he was on for the IC title match. And then since then, he's just like sporadically backstage, or he's like doing a random segment, and that's it. Like he's not in a match, he's not really doing anything. So I was like, okay, this means that we're gonna get some progression in his story with Jimmy, which we need, because I told you I felt like his challenge to Jimmy was kind of unexciting, but I kind of got what
Wow.
I wished for, because that's exactly why he came out. And he comes out to call out his brother because he says he knows that the bloodline is there. And I'm like, you mean only part of the bloodline? Okay, that's what you mean. Don't let's be real. Stop it right now, Jay. Stop being
Any
silly.
chance, you're gonna take it.
Yeah, I am. Okay. So Big Jim Uso and Solo come out through the crowd in all black as if they needed to. Like, I just thought that was funny. I'm like, are you dressed like you were gonna sneak attack him? Like, why are you like in hoods and like you don't know who I am? Like,
I loved it.
it's funny.
Love the vibe.
But what I was taken aback about was what Jay decided to say. And he just immediately goes in talking about how he misses Jimmy, that they never see each other anymore, that they don't
Miss
ride
each
with each
other.
other anymore, that he just like misses him. He misses his brother, and he wants him to come back to the Usos. So I was just kind of thrown off about him saying that in general, but then also being like, come back to the Usos. And then I'm Jimmy, right? Where Jimmy's like,
Yeah,
let's
you are
not
Jimmy.
rewrite history here, bro. Like, you're the one who left the bloodline. You're the one who left me. You're the one who went off to Raw, won the tag team championships without me. Like, I supported you because I'm your brother when you wanted to leave the bloodline, but that was your decision. And all I was trying to do was protect you. And so I'm like, I really like kind of the things. This is just another example, I think, of them incorporating things that people are saying online. So I just like that aspect, because again, it makes it feel a little bit more real, I guess. I don't know.
Hmm.
um and so Jimmy just says that basically all of your success has been because of me, and he lets him know that he's going to beat him at WrestleMania, blah, blah, blah. They then kind of brawl a little, and then Jimmy and Solo set him up. And then, of course, Captain America comes out to save
Yeah,
his new bro. Um,
incredible.
so I think just based off of what we've kind of talked about, do you feel like this made you a little bit more excited about Jimmy versus Jay? Because
Thousand
there
percent.
hasn't been a lot going on between them.
No, it gives substance. It gives
Mm-hmm.
substance to this eventual match that should happen.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't heard really their side of the bloodline fallout
Mm-hmm.
since he did it. They've really distanced themselves, well, obviously by being on both shows and the paths they've gone on. Like, this is an opportunity where they could, not only build the build up, have that be incredible, but make this match feel like it is, an extension of the bloodline. You don't have to have these bloodline cinematic esque matches just with Roman Reigns. It's
Mm-hmm.
a bloodline thing. And you can separate that for yourself and use it to get yourself over with, like, all right, they can stand on their own. Because
Mhm.
before this, did you ever think you would ever see the Usos be singles competitors?
I no, but I also didn't anticipate Jay to be like a main event guy to the point of he's a VIP meet and greet at WrestleMania. Like, you need to pay $200 to meet Jay Uso. That's
That's
insane.
ins- that's
Like,
insane.
I met the Usos in like 20 2011 or 2012 maybe. I didn't necessarily want to. I was with my sister who wanted to meet them because she was in love with them.
Woof,
Um
woof.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, they were one of the is similar to Cody. They were just one of the ones that were there. Like, you just paid to get into access and they were there. So it's just crazy to see how much things have changed, but how how much the bloodline storyline has really changed their career trajectories, because I really feel like if it weren't for the bloodline storyline, they wouldn't necessarily have been the longest reigning tag champions. They wouldn't have had, Jay wouldn't have been against Roman for the title, or they wouldn't be facing each other at WrestleMania. Like, it's kind of crazy, but I feel it makes sense at this point. But yeah, I definitely think it's like kind of weird when you really think like we're really getting Jimmy versus Jay. Like, what?
And you're excited about it?
I
Like,
yeah, I'm hoping to get
that's
more
so cool.
excited about it over the next
Yeah.
2 weeks, because I think, yeah, I think part of it is the I don't know, the reason why they've been keeping Jay off TV. Like, we don't really know what that is, and I feel like that kind of impacts it, because they've been having Jimmy and Solo at Raws, like, constantly, so it's not like there wasn't room for them to have any interactions to, like, further this,
Mhm.
but I do think this was much needed, because I think from what we've seen so far is just them kind of attacking each other, and that's not really telling you the basis of why they want to face each other. Like, it's just like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
I'm
true.
mad because you left the bloodline, or Jimmy then finally saying that he was upset that he won the tag title without him. Like, that
Mhm.
makes it more interesting than just being like, yeah, they're just doing this because they need them both on Mania.
Yeah.